Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Nan, a sex therapist turned neuroscientist, whose book, Why Good Sex Matters, Understanding the Neuroscience of Pleasure for a Smarter, Happier, More Purpose-Filled Life, is available, and you can buy it any place, and you can buy it online. So this is my assistant, Jilly, and Jilly and I are going to tell you This Week in Sex with Dr. Nan. This week, we have a glamour column on Why Can't I Orgasm, which explains some of the challenges that women have with experiencing orgasm. Some of it is biological in that we have not sometimes laid down those pleasure pathways, probably because women are taught to be afraid of their sexuality being too pleasurable. If you look in the media this past week, we had all of the sex shaming that goes on, for example, for the women who participate in The Bachelor. We have a very strange love-hate relationship with sexuality in our culture. I call it lewd prude nation. And in Psychology Today this week, I talk about sex and parenthood, navigating the ins and outs. And as it happens, we just got back from 24 hours of a visit with my two little grandchildren. And boy, was it fun, and boy, was it exhausting. So we can remember really quite well now that we have grandchildren, all of what goes into parenting and how sometimes it becomes very difficult to access our sexual energy. So what I'll talk about with Kate Sukol, she's a fabulous journalist who's written a book about This Is Your Brain on Sex. We'll talk about how you can navigate that by, first of all, radical acceptance, being able to understand that sometimes we just need to open up to pleasure and not worry so much about sex. And you'll be able to read more about that. An event coming up this week is a sexy shop on Saturday in Brooklyn, where I'm running a play shop where we learn more about emphasizing our capacity for sexual pleasure and potential. So also on this coming Sunday at the Shillelagh Club in West Orange, we're having our fabulous book launch party. You're all invited. If you go to my website, Ask Dr. Nan, doctor spelled out D-O-C-T-O-R, AskDrNan.com. You can find out about the events. You can RSVP for the book party. You can read my columns, and you can learn more about what we're up to in making this world a better place through enhancing our capacity for connection, pleasure, joy, and fun. And remember, pleasure is not a luxury. It's a necessity for a good, balanced, emotional, physical, and relational life. So see you next time. Thanks.